Hey, this is Cookie, and I have bad news and good news. Bad news, my Meemaw passed away. The good news, I bought a slide whistle. Okay, nobody, you're somebody now. Hey, don't worry, anyone can win a surprise makeover. It might be you someday, Dumpy. And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Legal puppets. We've got lawyer puppets, judge puppets, grand jury puppets, bailiff puppets, and new for this season, assistant district attorney puppets. You won't object to our prices?
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash. All right, let's do this thing.
Get ready, time for question.
To get started, Ilvis has left the building. So I've been thinking, the dog goes woof, the cat goes meow, ducks go quack, and fish go blub. But what does Guy Fawkes say? Ring ding ding, I discovered Florida. Wah pa pa pa, let's blow up Parliament. Hattie hattie hattie, I'm a Three Musketeer. Or fracka ka 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 ka, I investigate X-Files. Guy Fawkes is best known, besides being the face on those masks Anonymous wears, for trying to blow up Parliament in 1605. I'm considering blowing up KXCW Rock Radio if they don't stop playing What Does the Fox Say during my morning commute. Why are you still playing that song?
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Next up, the Darjeeling Extremely Limited. And it's a whimsical this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a character from a Wes Anderson film or a species of endangered tree. If it's a Wes Anderson character, press the left arrow. If it's an endangered tree, press the right arrow. We good? Here we go. Royal Tenenbaum, St. Helena Gumwood, Raleigh St. Clair, Pau Brazil, Osiri Draculius, Pagoda, Monkey Puzzle. That was fantastic, Mr. Fox. Endangered trees and Wes Anderson films. 2 things I pretend to care about to impress other people.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's one I like to call Wreck-It Ralph is just a Hamlet ripoff. Which of these Disney animated films is very, 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 very loosely based on a story by Hans Christian Andersen? Tangled, Pinocchio, Frozen, or Lilo and Stitch? Allow me. Frozen is loosely, and I mean loosely, based on the Hans Christian Andersen story, The Snow Queen, in that there is a snowy queen, and pretty much every other single thing in the story is completely different. So if you're a Hans Christian Andersen purist, let it go. Let it go! This is what you get when you let your conscience be your guide. And you know what else you get? This Southern lawyer puppet from Legal Puppets. If you can tell the difference between our puppets and an actual lawyer, your next puppet is free. You'll be happy to know this wrong answer. The game comes with $4,000. Congrats. Here's a good one. A 2 mysteriously floating knife. What would be most appropriate for Julius Caesar to say after fighting and defeating the Invisible Man? Veni vidi vici, veni vici, vidi vici, or veni vidi? Veni vidi vici is Latin for I came, I saw, I conquered. So if Julius Caesar defeated the Invisible Man, why I have no idea, he would most likely omit the I saw portion. I would think fighting the Invisible Man would be a Pyrrhic victory, because with that much blind groping, you're bound to repeatedly grab genitals.
5 fingers!
May I introduce... I can't hockey mask the pain. Let's say a proud hockey mom is giving birth to a future goalie right this second. If it's a traditional between-the-legs birth, in hockey terms, where is the doctor receiving that baby when he or she comes out? In the mom's 1-hole, in the mom's 2-hole, in the mom's 4-hole, or in the mom's 5-hole? In hockey, the space between a goalie's legs is called the 5-hole. And if you give birth to a hockey player, you're always guaranteed tickets in the C-section. That'll bring an end to our first round. And you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. Okay, how about it? And now, holla to me, not at me. Yo, I'm gonna hook you up with another question. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I study entomology. Yes, I study kinesiology. Yes, I study pneumatics. Or yes, I study linguistics. Linguistics is the study of language. Or as I like to call it, the study of word noises that have brain meanings. But that's just me. I'm a talk-gooder. I happen to be something of a student of linguistics. It's how I became fluent in High Elvish.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Take a good look at Quick Quirky Quiz with Quips and Quacks. What does the Q in NASDAQ stand for? Quotations, quantifiers, quotient, or choir? The Q in NASDAQ stands for quotations. So taking what the other letters mean, NASDAQ stands for... You know what? No one gives a shit. Next question. Oh wait, I promised to quack. There you go.
Follow me down to the sea.
This one's known as It's Too Cold for Hot Fuzz. Where can you see Simon Pegg in Winnipeg? A screening of Shaun of the Dead in Saskatchewan? A screening of Mission Impossible 3 in Manitoba? A screening of The Adventures of Tintin in Alberta? Or a screening of Old Boy in Ontario? Winnipeg, sometimes affectionately referred to as the Peg, is the largest city in Manitoba, Canada. And you'll also see Frost on the ground there. Nick Frost. He's clumsy. Coming up, stand up for your rights. Let's say Louis C.K. has a son named Louis, and he has a son named Louis, and so forth until they've established a dynasty of stand-up comedians named Louis. Which one would you expect to be attacked by an audience revolt and beheaded on stage? Louis C.K. the 14th, Louis C.K. the 15th, Louis C.K. the 17th, or Louis C.K. the 16th? Louis the 16th was captured during the French Revolution and beheaded. The other Louis died of natural causes like old age. But right before Louis the 16th got his head chopped off, he did a great bit about how his 5-year-old is a jerk. I'll miss him. It's time for Ancient Farmville. Hey, help me finish this song. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some Chinese pandas, E-I-E-I-O, Australian kangaroos, E-I-E-I-O, Indian elephants, E-I-E-I-O, or Mexican jaguars, E-I-E-I-O. The Olmecs were an ancient Mexican civilization known for their sculptures of giant stone heads. And I don't know how Old MacDonald farmed jaguars. I've been milking this one all day, and all I've gotten is 1 cup of milk. I think that's milk. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press your A button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong. And don't forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. I loved you as Nebuchadnezzar. What Bible character did I love these people as? That's all she wrote! And say what you want about the Old Testament pharaohs, but I've learned a lot from them on how to motivate employees. Get back to work, morons! What? Man, why are all these frogs falling from our ceiling? Come on, is somebody gonna fix this damn frog leak?